I was hiding in the bamboo forest, secretly watching my father teach martial arts, but I had barely learned 2 basic moves when my father suddenly used the family's ultimate technique. With one punch, he shattered a large rock, and just one glance was enough for me to memorize the core of the move. From that day on, I trained day and night. And just like that, 13 years passed. My internal energy had become incredibly powerful. One punch could make a 100-pound bronze bell ring loudly, just as I was about to strike again. My mother happened to pass by and caught me in the act. She was furious when she saw me practicing, because she didn't want to lose another son. I was the illegitimate child in the family, and by the clan's rules, I was forbidden to learn martial arts. Years ago, my brother, a prodigy, was struck senseless by our father for secretly training, all for breaking the rules. From that moment on, I swore to break every shackle the clan placed on illegitimate sons. Just then, my foolish brother came running over. Seeing him in that state only made my resolve stronger to seek justice for him. Mother looked at the bronze bell and said, no matter how hard I trained, I could never compare to the legitimate heir, because he had left a fist mark on a 1,000-pound bell when he was just a teen. She told me to always yield when facing him, and to never let anyone know I was secretly learning the family technique. What she didn't know was that my earlier punch had already cracked the bronze bell, but I still thought I wasn't strong enough. So I obeyed her and continued hiding in the shadows. One day, I went to see a girl I liked, but our closeness was seen by the legitimate heir. He began provoking me repeatedly. I tried to leave with the girl, but he wouldn't let us go. He reminded me that as a legitimate heir, the clan rules required me to bow when I saw him. I wanted to teach him a lesson, but the girl grabbed my arm, not wanting to cause her trouble. I lowered my head and apologized. Still, he hurled insults at her, even shamelessly said she would become his wife one day. I couldn't hold back and threw a punch at him, but just as I struck, I remembered my mother's warning and stopped the punch halfway. He took the chance to knock me back several meters. He mocked my weakness, but I fired back, saying the clan gave him everything. Yet, at 23, he was only a second-rate fighter. He was a disgrace to the family. Enraged, he ordered his men to drag me to the discipline hall, accused me of disrespecting the legitimate bloodline, and made me kneel before our ancestors' tablets. He even brought out the clan's punishment tools, preparing to beat me severely. Just then, my mother rushed in. She begged them to spare me, said I had no achievements, but had worked hard for the family, that she would take me home and discipline me herself, but he refused to let it go. Left with no choice, my mother shielded me and took the brutal blow in my place. Seeing her vomit blood, I was filled with anguish. Thankfully, my father arrived just in time to stop him. Then he announced that the winner of the upcoming martial arts tournament would inherit the clan leadership and take the girl I loved as wife. Back home, I told my mother I had to fight in that tournament, even if I died on the stage. It would be better than living forever under the shame of being a bastard son. The day of the tournament came. The legitimate heir mocked me for not having the duel token. The only way to earn it was to break the 100-pound bronze bell, to prove one had reached third-class warrior level. Just then, my foolish brother pulled aside some grass behind the bell, and my mother